It could be. He sure as hell isn't afraid of us, is he?
Hello, baby.
What you're looking at is totally bizarre, totally unnatural, a freak of nature, a 6-point buck in the velvet wandering around people. Well, you'd think a deer like this had to have been bottle fed as a fawn and raised around human beings. But nobody in this neighborhood is fessed up to raising this deer. Notice that it spent a little time under the apple tree, had a few mouthfuls, then moved on to the flower garden. Well, that's how deer eat. They balance their diets with a variety of food, and for dessert, oh, they like to tiptoe through the tulips. Flower gardens are a favorite. But rarely will you find a deer, even a tame one, that will let people get this close. If a person gets too close, the deer will snort, just like they do in the wild when they smell a human. It's not a loud snort, but it's distinct.
Huh? What are you doing? What? What? Where are you going? Ain't the tops right? Ain't the tip tops right off of it? Smokey, behave yourself. Yeah, pretend like he's just another dog. Yeah, pretend like... What? I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything. No, I don't. I don't have anything. Chocolate?
If there's one animal that a deer is afraid of, it's a dog. Dogs are natural enemies of deer. Packs of dogs chase deer and kill them. That's why this is so unbelievable.
It's a funny looking dog, huh? He smells like a deer.
Dogs and wolves take deer down by grabbing their flanks and back legs. This deer just isn't right.
Hey, musclehead. Give me a break with the bush already. Give me a break with the bush already. Come on, give me a break. Get out of my bushes. Come on.
If you've ever been around horses, you're always told to stay away from their back ends. I mean, horses are vegetable eaters like deer, and they don't like meat eaters walking around behind them. Horses kick. A lot of people don't realize that deer kick too, and their hooves can inflict nasty wounds. But here we have a deer that apparently is a little on the stupid side, and I can't give the dog very high marks in the IQ division either. And as you might expect, the deer doesn't like the dog's nose in his business. I mean, we're definitely not turning Smokey loose at the family picnic. He's a lapdog of the wrong kind. But like a typical dog, he's going to smell that deer all over. And the fact that that deer puts up with this is absolutely incredible. Gary Burrows from Port Sanilac was taking this video, and Gary swears that this was the first time they ever saw this deer in their yard. This first meeting took place mid-June. The only other time this deer came around was in early August. Now you're watching their second encounter.
Smokey. Oh, he wants to play? Be careful, you're gonna... Yeah, be careful you don't lose. Be careful you don't lose. Yeah. You got teeth, but he's got them horns, and they're a lot bigger. Yeah.
In August, the buck's antlers are polished, and those tines are not only long, but they're sharp. Please, if you're inspired by this tape to go out and play with a deer, don't. I'm serious. This is dangerous, especially with a buck. Don't think that deer are being playful. In the fall, as they head towards breeding season, they can snap like a twig, vault into a lightning-fast attack with their antlers. Every year, somebody gets gored by a pet deer. Smokey is fast. He can probably get away, but little kids? That's another story. Now, Gary Burrows said this deer only showed up twice during the summer. He grabbed his video camera both times, and the result is a few minutes of footage that's as strange as you'll find in the animal world. The behavior of the deer is bizarre, totally unnatural, very unpredictable, and largely unexplainable. But aberrations do occur like this among wild animals, but chances are somebody has an illegal pet deer that sometimes sneaks out to play. That's actually, this is a touchy subject to put on. It's almost promoting people, petting deer.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
I have all people know there's no way you should go up and pet a wild deer. Or even, well, we don't know if it was wild though.
Yeah, but when
It did not act like a wild deer.
But when it's tame, or if it has been bottle fed and it has its antlers polished, not a good idea to get near a buck like that, because at that time of year they snap like
Turn
that.
on you just like that.
That one didn't. We don't know where that one went.
But that was a great video.